Okay, yeah, I've got a better camera. My friend Billy has just lent me his phone, so I'm back, and a different carer has gone up. Tina? Yeah, the scarer. Tina the scarer is up in the cherry picker, and they're going in for the third pup now. So hopefully this time it's a success. They were having trouble accessing it before. It's obviously very different when you're up there and really close. From a distance, it's much easier to see. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Ria for finding these 3 babies. Ria is been here probably the most out of all of us for this last 102 days. And she basically just got abused by the council and carers because who knows why. But basically these babies would be
trying to help.
Yeah, she's trying to help. Basically these babies would be dead if she hadn't noticed them, because the carers that were on duty this morning had not noticed them. And we don't want, none of us, what we really want is just to rescue these animals and protect them for the future. We don't need recognition. That's not what we're here for. Contrary to what people might think, we literally are here because we care about the spectacled flying fox. We care about a rainforest. We care about the other animals that are dependent on them. Like I said before, the mangroves harbour our beautiful fish that help the reef, and these beautiful spectacled flying foxes pollinate those trees and keep them living. They also are seed dispersers and pollinators of the World Heritage Daintree Rainforest, the longest living rainforest in the world, and the lungs of this world. Just like the Amazon is so important, just like any rainforest, around the world in all the different places. We need to protect this for our children and also for the animals, because that's what we're really here for. Because the world will go back to what it was if humans are not here. We are the destructive ones. We are the ones that think that we can control everything, and we need to stop doing that. We need to learn to live together and create a beautiful world again. I highly recommend that you watch David Attenborough's new documentary, because he basically talks about this. We are running out of time. We need to stop the destruction now. We need to stop before we cause mass extinction. Yep. I've got apples in my car, but I have to go get them. I only have apples. Maybe we can get something in a minute, when I'm finished. We're going to go to lunch. Sorry. I've got my children here with me because it is their future that we are trying to protect. And they care just as much. And I feel like the future generations are caring, but...
See, they can't say it again. They don't know where the bats is.
So whereabouts? Do they need to go more back or more forward? More back?
They have to go forward.
Oh, forward. Ria's standing here with me. She knows exactly where they are, and they told her they don't need her help, because I'm pretty sure they want to take all the recognition.
They says that, yes, I do not recognize I disregard you. What the hell? Disregarding all the effort I did this morning is just, what the hell is wrong with these people?
And Ria is a carer. She's fully vaccinated. She's already helped rescue and release flying foxes. So them telling her that her opinion and her help is disregarded is just elitist bullshit. If they really cared about the flying foxes, they would accept any help, because that is the goal, to help the flying foxes. But no, it's completely and utterly about ego and control, and it is disgusting. I am ashamed. I'm ashamed that I pay rates to a council that treats people like crap and spends their money on things that are completely not necessary and detrimental to our environment.
Blame me for doing this for 4 hours.
They blamed Rhea. I don't know how one person can be to blame when she's not even I don't know. It's just a joke.
and rest from 3 a.m. to watch the bullshit that they're doing.
102 days, and I'm pretty sure Ria's almost done all of those, and we are not paid. We are coming here because we care, and it is just like, it is heartbreaking. We're feeling so defeated, but we just know now more than ever we cannot give up. It is crucial that we are here to document what is going on so that people can know the truth, so that we can hold them accountable. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Yes, disgusting.
People without qualifications, you can go now.
Well, we actually have qualifications. That's a ridiculous thing, right? They're like acting like we don't, but we've studied to find out so that we can have.
You know what? I don't even need the study to tell you what
I know
you're doing
exactly.
wrong.
Exactly.
Right?
No, but we thought
You don't need
we'd
a
do it.
PhD.
We thought we'd do it so that we could
Of
go. Well,
course.
we have,
Of
but
course.
it's true.
Makes
Anyone
no
that, if you're interested, you want to read about it, and you know, anyone can know it much more than anyone else. You don't need to go. Like you said, you don't need to go to university to know this is cruel. You don't need to go to university to understand an animal and what is being done is wrong. And yeah, it's just absolutely ridiculous.
And so now they'll try and release something wild back to the wild and pat themselves on the back of what a good job they did at giving the baby back to the mother when they were the one who broke the baby up
Exactly.
from the mother.
And they'll probably release them, if they don't release them back to their mothers, they'll release them in a totally different area, just not their
No,
home.
they're supposed to come back here tonight.
I hope so. That's what I'm hoping as well.
There's supposed to be eyes on them.
Yep. And those mothers will hopefully come back. But yeah, they're going to be like, oh, we did a good job. No, this wouldn't have happened, like you said, if they hadn't done the dispersal in the first place.
You can't return something to nature that was already in nature. All you can do is take it away,
Yeah.
you know.
And humans have have been doing a very good job of taking things away.
I looked at a picture of this block over 7 years and all the trees they took out to put
Yeah.
from the aquarium to the library. This whole block.
Yeah, we'll all be, yeah.
That's right.
There was heaps of mango trees, right? And other like feeding trees and
All
things like
the
that.
trees are marked and they just got a cross next to all the ones they took out.
Yes.
That's on the
There's
wrong
water if you want some water. I'm going to get us lunch soon.
Why did you do it there? Did you do that on purpose to make me see? No. I'm gonna put
Well, this should herald the
It's
end
okay,
of
I'm
the
zoomed in.
disperse. I mean, if this doesn't herald the end of the disperse, then we'll take it from 500,000 to 2 million.
Yeah, yeah.
The cherry picker can stay right where it is until tomorrow morning.
Mm.
And they can pay the hourly rate on the cherry picker until after we finish choosing.
Yeah, these machines are like expensive to like.
That's what I'm saying. They can leave it right there till tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're not going to stop the disperse.
Did you know? I've seen somebody wear shoes on their butt. They stuck it with super glue. And I asked them and they stuck it with super glue.
What's wrong? What do you want me to do?
Like,
Apples? Hang on a sec. I'm gonna get someone to get them for you, okay?
they just like
She was the one who said that.
like they have to stand up and lean their butt on so the toilet way.
Ria, would you better do me a huge favour? Either can you film this and I'll go get apples from my car, or can you go to my car and get apples? Okay, I'm just gonna hand my camera over to Ria, and I'm sure she's gonna give like some super awesome commentary. I'm just gonna feed my children if they're hungry.
How did they get
Alright.
This is how I walk to Muddies. And you know what? They give you free seat bags.
Oh, cool.
Alright, so hi everyone, Ria taking over. So this has been a very stressful morning for me, as you all know now. So I feel very much used
And then he gets back up
like my knowledge of, like, you know, from this morning, from knowing where exactly the pups are, so it doesn't take forever to save them, to rescue them. And now that I have pointed all the pups to them, and you know, they don't need my help anymore, they just say that they disregard that, you know, all my help, and that I'm not qualified to be here. It's sickening, and I'm really disappointed of, you know, the response like that I'm getting from these scarers, because seriously, all they can do is like just at least acknowledge that we are, even though we are protesters and we are against them, that we are actually, you know, helpful. We're here to help the bats, and not to make, you know, make the bats' life more difficult. But the way we're being treated is like as if we are the one who's doing the dispersal. Like seriously, they're the ones who's doing shit, and then we blame it on us. Like, God's sake, these people are like so annoying. Makes me so angry. Maybe not angry, but hurt, because, you know, with so much love and compassion that I have for the flying foxes, this is how I'm getting, which is like horrible for me because I'm a strong person. But if they do this to another person, talk to them like shit, the life of the bats here are in extreme danger with these people. Like, it's so painful how they treat, if they treat us human this way, could you imagine how they would treat the bats as well? Anyway, it's just so painful and annoying. Hopefully this is not the same, like an everyday sight in the library from today. You know how every day here is like, it's like a routine. Okay, moms will start leaving their pups there and then go away, and then mom would stop coming back, and this is gonna happen. So every day this is gonna happen for like a week until they can't afford to do this anymore.
Waste your money, go for it. Okay, you just suck on it until it disappears.
Although it's not their money, it's our money.
True.
Just don't swallow the whole. You just suck on it.
Thanks, Ria. Anyone that's just joined, we're at the Kansas City Library. 3 baby pups were abandoned by their mothers this morning due to council's dispersal. They've rescued 2 little boys who were very stressed, and they're just trying to rescue the last one now. They're just having a bit of trouble for the position it's in, but this rescue would not even have to happen if they weren't dispersing in the first place. Yes, mothers do abandon their babies due to like different reasons in nature. We know that, like, you know, if the baby's sick, things like that, cleft palate, because they're unable to feed. But this is purely done because a council worker was whacking pool noodles together in the year 2020 to make gunshot sounds to scare the mothers away, well, to scare everyone away. Unfortunately though, they're dropping pups that are far too young to be left alone, and normally at this time of day the mother would have the baby on her breast, breastfeeding, keeping it warm with her body temperature. It would hear her heartbeat. They would be sleeping in their roost tree, whether that be here or another place. This is where they want to be though, because this is their home, and so basically this is not a good outcome. Yes, we're rescuing them. Humans are like interfering and rescuing them. They're bringing them down, they're going to hydrate them, and then they're going to bring them back tonight and hope that the mothers return, which is the best case scenario, because really what we want is the babies with their mums. We want nature to work as it should. So if you can sign the petition to stop this dispersal, I've put it on my Facebook page, but you can also just look in change.org for spectacled flying fox cans dispersal, and it should come up. Also call people, even if you live in New South Wales or Victoria or Western Australia, call your local MP and demand that this be stopped, because Australia and the world rely on this species, and they are already endangered. Should technically be updated to critically endangered because of the numbers. Just 2 years ago, from a really terrible heat event, 46,000 flying foxes died in one day. I'm pretty sure it's that number. I could be a little bit off, but it was a lot. It might actually be more than that, but I think it's around the 46,000. And like, I just, sometimes I feel like I don't know what to say, because it's just so ridiculous. But these animals are like critically endangered. They are so important for our rainforest, for seed dispersal, for pollination, for our mangroves. I know I keep saying the same things, but I just want it to be heard, because I feel like there's just so much negative information out there around this, and there shouldn't be. These creatures are amazing. Woo!
Killing the bats?
Well, they're dispersing every morning. They've been doing it for 102 days, and 3 pups were abandoned by their mothers this morning. So they're rescuing them now.
It's criminal.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can call the Cairns Regional Council and demand they stop. You can sign petitions. You can ring your local MP. You can ring state, local, federal government. Your voice matters, and if you want your future to be bright, then it's in your hands. And if all of us do it, like if you go, okay, I'm only one, but if everyone says I'm only one, and then that becomes laws, it could become millions of people saying this is not okay, this needs to stop. Your voice matters, and the earth needs you to protect it. These animals need you to protect it. Your children need you to protect them, because there will be no future if we keep destroying nature and everything that there is. Where's the light today? So it's like nearly 12 o'clock. So we've all been, like, not all of us. I wasn't here this morning. It was my day off. I'm coming tomorrow morning from 3:30 a.m. But a couple of people from our group have been here since 3 a.m. this morning. Well, they get up at 3 a.m., get here just after that. And so the flying foxes, I think, were abandoned though, like close to sunrise. So let's just say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They've been abandoned for 6 hours. 6 hours, and these pups could only be, well, they could be days old, or maybe up to like 3 weeks, 4 weeks old. But that is way too long to not be with your mother at this age. That we saw a pup being born last night in these trees. So, that, you know, who knows what's going on, but these babies need to be hydrated. They need to be comforted. They need to be, yeah. Well, I feel like I'm lost for words, because it's just so crazy, the situation. And as I said, they're going to bring them back this evening and put them up in the trees, and we all are going to cross our fingers that the mamas come back, and I'm sure they will, because this is their home to look for their babies, and they will be strong enough to call to their mum, and their mum will be able to hear them. But the mothers should be feeding at night. with their babies on them. They shouldn't be roosting in a tree. These animals they're nocturnal. They're meant to be roosting in the daytime and then foraging for food to produce enough milk to feed their babies. I mean, any mum would know when you're breastfeeding, you're so thirsty and you're so hungry because you're making milk to hydrate and to nourish your baby's body, as well as continuing to nourish and hydrate your body. So, you know, these mums that are doing really abnormal behavior and hanging out here sometimes in the evening, they're not going to get the nutrients they need to feed themselves, to be strong enough to carry their babies and to continue to feed their babies. There's just such a knock-on effect from everything that's happening down here at the Cairns City Library due to the Cairns Regional Council. You can do it with one hand, or is it too heavy? They're just trying to maneuver their way out of the trees without damaging them to bring the pup down to safety. I might head over in a second and we can find out if it's a boy or a girl and the health of the pup. Because 6 hours without your mother is a really long time without hydration and nourishment. Hey, Tiddles. I'm just staying under here for the moment because it's pretty hot in the sun today. Yeah. Or what bat? Who knows?
Why? Keep going, guys. Just cross. Trying to kill you.
There's no signs down there telling us that there's construction. It's just...
It's not construction. They're saving abandoned babies, but they're ridiculous, right? Make a complaint.
They scared the moms this morning, and then so the moms left the babies in the trees, And now they're saving the babies. But tonight they're gonna try and reunite the two. If the mom's still alive. Yeah, and then tomorrow they're gonna do the same again.
Of a critically endangered species. Yeah, makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
I should have tagged all the news companies in this actually, shouldn't I? And our local MPs and our federal MPs and
They go for everything.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I can tag it after actually. I might just do that. That's okay. I can move. This lady in the pink acting like she's concerned when she's the like instigator of this whole dispersal. It's quite ridiculous. It's insanity, really. So have they got the baby out? So when the media was here, they had no problem showing the babies, but now they're like keeping it very secretive. It's over there in the little basket. Are they not meant to be hydrating the baby?
Marcel, it's a simple question.
6 hours that baby has been alone. Get over yourself.
Just tell us,
Hey, I thought you were gonna call the police.
just tell us if it's okay. Is it okay? The little girl or boy? Is it a girl or boy?
We know.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, calm down.
Mostly I just shut up, but sometimes can't help myself.
It's gonna fucking fall out of it.
I asked her what the solution was. She said that's the solution.
Sorry, if someone's got that
Put her head in disgust at me. Turned around, looked at me again. With total disgust and then just walked on.
The sides of that carrier are open. It's gonna fall out. It's like really stressing me out. The carrier of like the side of that carrier on the top was open and she's carrying it at a weird angle.
Take them inside, get them hydrated.
All we want is for the babies to be safe and hydrated.
Just leave it. I
cut across the road. I don't need traffic control. You're not around with me 24/7. No, I don't get run over.
Good job.
Staring like
I know. I was like, what is going on?
How difficult it is to like
carry a baby like
Okay, anyway, the best thing is the babies are safe. We're super happy with that. It's super shitty. I know.
we don't know that.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna finish now because they've taken all the little flying foxes away. But as you just saw, one of the carers was just like absolutely ridiculous and throwing that cage around with a baby that's been left alone for over 6 hours.
she was carrying
Yeah.
the thing.
And like, this is why we're here holding them accountable. Like, we don't want to be here, but we need to be here. Like, we need to be here because these are the people that are acting responsible. Like, okay, maybe like I feel like she's probably done like amazing stuff over the years, but that was just not how you carry on. And we're not here against you. We're against the council and this dispersal. We just want the bats to be safe. We want the spectacled flying foxes to be safe and to be able to thrive and live with us harmoniously. Okay, I'm signing out now.